What's going on, guys? I'm TheRealMossi and I have some ridiculous Black Ops gameplay for you. But wait, there's more. I also have a present for all you beginners looking to get on the Call of Duty wagon for the first time with Modern Warfare 3. I have some tips to help you enjoy the game and to get some kills and wins while you're at it. Oh, and I have a little surprise for you at the end as well. So let's get started. I'm playing Domination on everyone's favorite map, Nuketown. I do pretty well in this game, so I thought I'd share it with you. This gameplay is almost 10 minutes long, and I don't know about you, but I've never spoken to anyone non-stop for 10 minutes straight. It's going to be tough, but I'll do it for you. Unfortunately, my commentary won't be too focused on this ridiculous gameplay, because as I said before, I'll be giving you some tips to prepare for Modern Warfare 3. But I will be drifting in and out and pointing out some interesting things that happen during the gameplay. And some funny stuff does happen, so keep your eyes open. Wait, what? Did I just get doxxed while I was talking to you? See, this is why this gameplay is ridiculous. I didn't even realize I got doxxed that quick. Will I continue the sweet streak and keep destructo discing people in the face? Oh, mother F. Well, there's your answer. My streak is ruined by that guy. Speaking of mother F, I'm gonna go on a little tangent here and talk to you about swearing. I'm gonna try to be responsible and try to limit the swearing in my commentaries. I mean, I'm supposed to be an adult now, and I want to try to set a good example. I know most reviewers are probably younger than me, so I feel a little responsible here, and I want to do the right thing. Now, I'm not saying I won't swear at all. I will say crap, damn, ass, hell, shit, and other small ones, but I'm going to consciously try not to say the big ones. And when I do want to say them, I'll try to convert them into something funny like mother F, which, by the way, I do see in real life. Ooh, chopper gunner time. Alright, I usually fast forward chopper gunner footage because, well, you know, it's boring. But not this time, though. This time something funny happens. Well, funny for me, not so funny for, wait for it, this guy right here. You'll see why. Let's count how many times I kill him. That was 1. That's 2 right there. That's 3. That's 4. And 5. By now I'm just feeling horrible for this guy. That's 6. He does try to shoot it down, so I'll give him some credit. That's 7. And there's 8. So yeah, 8 times. That's just ridiculous. I mean, I killed this one guy 8 times. In some games, I can't even get 5 total kills with chopper gunner. And here, I just killed this guy 8 times. And you gotta hand it to this guy, though. He's a trooper. He hung in there. If that was me, I'd probably, well, I'd pull out my stroller and shoot down the damn chopper gunner before it even gets to the map. But if for some reason I can't get it down and it starts murderizing me, I'll be pretty damn pissed. By the 4th or 5th time I get killed by it, I'd rather leave the damn game. But not this guy, though. He's a champion. We'll see if staying in this game was a good idea on his part. And I just used my psychic abilities to look into the future. No, it wasn't a good idea. Alright, on that note, let's get on to the tips. What do you say we start with number 1? If it were completely up to me, I'd start with number 2. But then either people think I'm crazy or they'll think I can't count. And I hate public humiliation, so I'll conform and start with number 1, you Nazis. Alright, tip 1. Play the single player campaign before you jump into the multiplayer. If you're a beginner, you can't expect to jump right into the multiplayer and live for more than 2 seconds, because Call of Duty lobbies are full of veteran players who will just destroy you, especially if it's your first time. I don't know about you guys, but I genuinely feel bad when I kill a player who's a level 1 or even level 20 for that matter. But then I stop feeling sorry for myself and go back and kill them again. Alright, back to the tip. So the point of playing single player campaign is to get you more familiar with the whole Call of Duty environment and style of play. When you play the campaign, you get a chance to try out some of the gadgets or kill streaks in the multiplayer. It's also a good idea to practice with these, so when you enter the multiplayer, you're not standing there in shock while I run in, kill you, run away, feel bad, feel better, and come back and kill you again. But here's a little warning though. Don't expect the guns to handle the same way in multiplayer as they did in the campaign. In the campaign, the recoil is significantly less and the guns are a lot easier to handle than in the multiplayer. Also, the AI in the campaign is not as smart as the real players you'll go up against in the multiplayer. A good way to practice in the campaign is to start on recruit if you're brand new and start working your way up in difficulty. Once you're comfortable with playing on hardened or veteran difficulty, you'll define in the multiplayer. Alright, tip 2, team up with some friends. I know Call of Duty games can be played successfully by people with a lone wolf mentality. I mean, people can win games single-handedly in Call of Duty, but there's no denying that it's a lot more fun when you team up with a bunch of friends and communicate. The wins are a little sweeter, and the losses, well, they have a bit more impact. When you let your teammates down, you'll feel it, and it'll make you want to get better. Alright, let's move to tip 3. Try everything in the game. Get your money's worth. I mean, it doesn't make sense to pay 60, or in some cases here in Canada, 70 bucks for something, and end up using only 10% of it. I feel people who only use one gun or play one particular game type in these games are shortchanging themselves. In every Call of Duty game I've played, I use every single gun and equipment at least a few times, and I play every single game mode. Granted that I do play some modes a lot more than others, but the point is to try everything. Don't shut yourself out of features in the game based on what other people tell you. Try everything out for yourself. I mean, I know some people in Black Ops who only play Team Deathmatch and only use the FAMAS. If I listened to them when I got the game and I only used the super guns, I wouldn't have found my favorite guns, which happen to be the Galil, the AK-47, and the AUG, which I'm using in this gameplay. Same goes for Modern Warfare 2. I didn't box myself in and only use the UMP or the Scar H. I tried everything out and it turned out that the Vector and the TAR-21 worked for me. So get your money's worth. You paid 100% for the game, so you should experience 100% of it. This leads to tip 4. Find a class setup that works for your style of play. In this gameplay I'm using an AUG with dual mag, perks are sleight of hand, hardline and hacker, all pro. I'm using the claymore, stun grenades and frags. This fits my style of gameplay in this particular map. On some maps, I like to rush and flank, so I use the appropriate perks and an SMG, usually an MPL or a Spectre. When Modern Warfare 3 comes out, I'll do a video outlining the different classes for different styles of play, but you can find that out for yourself by trying everything for yourself. That's how I set up my own classes. Moving on to tip 5. Now that you're a bit more comfortable and you know what classes to use, I'll give you the most important gameplay tip: flank. I'll repeat that one more time. Flank. Stay on the edges of the map, avoid the middle areas unless you're going for an objective. Flanking is the best tactic to use if you're a beginner, because chances are you won't do too well in head-to-head gunfights against more experienced players. So the best thing to do is to get behind them and shoot them in the back. Now, I know you're going to say that getting to head-to-head gunfights will help beginners improve their targeting and gun handling abilities, but here's a problem. You can't practice targeting if you're dead, and if you go up against experienced players, you'll probably be long dead before you get a chance to practice. But if you're a beginner and you flank, you have time to practice aiming since you won't die as quickly. And after a while, you'll be good enough to actually learn something when you do go head to head. Now that you have some practice, you can actually go head to head and improve some more without getting owned before you even aim. You will still get owned, but you can at least shoot back now and even hit him a few times before you go down. This is the only way to get better. Keep practicing, learn from every mistake, and most importantly, always keep wanting to get better. Well, all good things must come to an end, and this one's getting there. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thank you for putting up with my shenanigans. These are just some basic tips for beginners. I'll be posting some more in-depth strategies and advanced tips as soon as Modern Warfare 3 hits the shelves. Oh, and I almost forgot about the surprise. I'll be starting the top 5 kills countdown for Black Ops, Modern Warfare 2, Modern Warfare 3, and Battlefield 3. It'll have full commentary. If you're interested in entering your clips, please check out my channel for more information. I will give shoutouts and direct viewers to your channel if your clips make it onto the top 5. Alright, well that's it guys. I go 92-4. Thank you for watching. If you like the video, please hit that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe if you want more. Thanks again guys. I'm TheRealMossi. Tell your friends about me.